Here's Thompson. And the layup's good off the glass. Glancing at the players on these rosters, Doris, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
It's stolen by DiVincenzo. The shot by Thompson, no good. Eason with it. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. And the dunk by Eason.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
To the middle. Here's Curry. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Stephen Curry, a 3-level scorer, gets a chippy right there.
Outside Turner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Doris, what about Miles Turner? He views himself as more than just an athlete.
I think he views himself as a Renaissance man, very much into style and fashion. He considers himself an artist. If you've ever seen any of his creations, they are mind-boggling. Miles Turner has a ton of it. Improved decision-making by Andrew Wiggins, and that makes him an even greater challenge to guard.
Long Beach on offense. Trailing by 2. Pass to Barnes. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, smart enough to know if there's going to be congestion in there when he's attacking. Barnes gets to that in-between game.
And here is Curry, defended by DiVincenzo. Left side, Harris. Back to Thompson. Trying his luck from deep. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. A 3 for DiVincenzo. It's good from long range. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Long Beach.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
In the corner, it's Robinson. On its way from Curry for 2. Thompson outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Here's Barnes. Started by Robinson. Good. And it's 6 points for Barnes.
He's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
To the inside. And Portis throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Barnes outside. From outside, off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Pass to Thompson. Eason grabs the board.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Back to Curry. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Offline with his three. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry from deep three-point land. Can't get it to drop. Made three. Missed two from the field. And the basket by Harris.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Now Eason on its way from Curry for two. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Long Beach leads by 3.
Long Beach, 17.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about Long Beach here in this one?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
And G.G. Jackson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. After Duran. Claxton with the block.
This is why he's out there. Protect the paint at all costs. Nick Claxton send it back.
And here is Dosunmu. Six on the shot clock. Here's Joe. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jackson comes over with the double. Here's Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
So, G.A., when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Pass to Curry. A three-pointer, no good. Long Beach leading by 5. Now here's Jackson. No scoring in this one. Here's Joe. Williams with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Buries the long-range jumper.
3.
And Long Beach leads by 8.
This is a specialty for Isaiah Joe. Rise and fire in the catch and shoot.
Outside Curry. Pass to Robinson. Now Eason. Outside Curry. The offensive rebound. And Duran is right there.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here's Joe. And Long Beach hits again from deep.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No one. They're in front.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Curry. Three-pointer. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
GA, you hear about 3-level scores. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Pass to Turner. Now here is Harris. Shot clock at 6.
Tobias Harris.
That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
In the corner, it's Robinson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Wants to get it to Turner, and does. Long Beach moving that ball around. It's Thompson off the drive. And Thompson throws it down.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Inside. Turin. Curry outside. The rebound by Turner.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Back to DiVincenzo. For 3, Harris. A three-pointer is right on target. Harris has got the lead up to 14 now for Long Beach.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. .58 seconds left now here in the second to end the run. And the play by Curry as he finishes it off for 2.
One of the most special players offensively in the history of the game, Stephen Curry, cooking right now.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
To the paint. Here's Turner. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Turner's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
And the dunk by Eason.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
Thompson outside. 20 seconds left in the first half. Down low. The kick out to Barnes. Clock is at 3. Buries it from three-point range. Barnes has got 9.
If the improvement in Barnes' deep range just helps his offense space the floor.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Portis. A 3-ball. And so it's Long Beach enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll return shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane, and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, you're right. That is his superpower. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
The #1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
Over to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Portis can't get it to go. Long Beach leading by 15. Pass to Dosunmu. Now Jackson. He's covered by Eason. Over in the corner, Claxton. That 3 off the mark. Here's Eason. Outside Curry. And the rejection by Claxton.
Well, the length of Claxton, allowing him to reach out and affect the shot. That is really good defensive work.
Here's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the
yep.
flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Back to Curry. Robinson for 3. Connects from three-point range. Robinson's got 6 points.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Back to Dosunmu. Pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down hard.
Oh my goodness, that is an absolutely insane finish by Nick Claxton.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Curry. He's covered by Thompson. And here is Duren. And there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Pass to Turner. Shoots over Duren. The shot by Turner, no good. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. To the paint. Here's Duren. The lead now cut to single digits. Duren's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, those are exactly the opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Misses the jumper.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
To the middle. Here's Curry. Curry gets it to go inside.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Long Beach leading by 6. Thompson left side. Turner with the screen. Nobody near Barnes. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Come on now. Harrison Barnes, that ability, boy, it's just eye-popping on certain nights.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And here is Curry. He's got 18. And there's the call on Donte DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. Eason with it. And Curry has it in the corner. Off target with his 3. And it's Long Beach on the break. And it's Thompson with the jam.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Long Beach.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Right side Turner. Long Beach moving that ball around. Clock at 4. And here's Barnes for 3. Duren pulls it in. Outside Curry. Pass to Eason. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Long Beach.
And so it's
59.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. It's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Long Beach. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Nice move. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Eason. Second personal foul.
And he can't hit the second. Eason gets a wide open look. Money from the wing. Long Beach leading by 14. Over in the corner, Turner. Back to Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Back to Robinson. It's Curry outside. Good D by Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's Portis on the wing, Wiggins. Pass to Eason. Long Beach with the rebound. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. And Amen Thompson again. Thompson's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Curry, that's good.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
It's Thompson off the drive. Robinson pulls it in.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
No stopping Wiggins there. You have to respect his aggressiveness and fighting mentality.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Get left fans on the court door. Who wants a t-shirt?
That one misses for Wiggins.
Well, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
Foul. Second team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
At the line for Long Beach.
Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Long Beach moving that ball around. There's the drive. And he can't jam it through. Outside for Robinson. And the 3 misses.
KYP. Know your personnel. Challenge the great shooter. Excellent job.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's deflected. And stolen by Harris.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Stephen Curry. Second personal foul. Fourth team
He's
foul.
off on the first.
Shooting for Long Beach. Amen.
He hits the second from the line. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Curry. Back to Eason. Curry hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
Well, Wardell Curry gets to the offensive glass. Nicely done, Steph.
They double him with Wiggins. Thompson with it. Picked up by Portis. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. And stolen by Portis. And he jams it in.
And just willing to take chances defensively pays off in a transition basket.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys, such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Long Beach.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Amen Thompson.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Another shot. Beyond the arc. And there's the 3. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
Now, DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
Right side Robinson. And so it's Long Beach with